Hey, what's up guys, it's LeMar DeVente back with another Beyblade Burst news video, and we're talking about the new Gachi series. We got some really important information, and Fafnir is returning. Yes, that is right, Fafnir is returning in Season 4 of Beyblade Burst. And it's crazy to think that we're getting a Gachi evolution, so let's get right into it. So, we have a teaser image here. It shows the one head of Fafnir, that's about it. And of course, going by the repetition of it, seems like he'll have 3 of it. Seems like it's kind of round, I guess. Not much to really say, but we do know that it will most likely have rubber, since that's what GACHI Fafnir had, and let's not forget the original Drain Fafnir. And according to Maruti from the WBO, it is a no-spinning bay, so that heavily insinuates it's going to retain the rubber and, of course, spin steel / spin equalize, whatever you want to call it, and correct me if I am wrong on that. Now, what I'm wondering is, how will they do the Gachi chip in the center? I'm not sure what that plastic ring is called, but I'll just refer to it as the Gachi chip. See, we know that for Dragon, Valkyrie, and Ashura, it does have that beast in the center. And when you compare the design of Valkyrie to something like Bloody Longinus and Fafnir, you can see that at least Bloody Longinus had some sort of beast in the center with that one dragon head. But neither of Fafnir's design, Drain, nor Geist had anything. The beasts were meant to be on the outside, which is again what we're seeing in that preview image. So is it going to be similar to Longinus, where they put a dragon in the center? And again, the beast looks, on the chip at least, very similar to Dragon, so I'm not sure what's going to go on there. Now, I just want to talk briefly about the disc and the driver. I think for the disc, they may do something where it has rubber on it and potentially free spinning, similar to Ashura. That is just my idea of what I think they may do. Now, for the driver, it seems really hard. It should include a spring if it's following the evolutions. For the Nothing driver, it was just pushed in and that was it. And then for Absorb, which is from Geist, it would actually have the ring lock into place when it was pushed down and allow for it to move. Maybe they'll do something similar to the driver of Slash Valkyrie, where it had that gimmick going on, but it seems very odd that they would have to surpass that, and they used a very similar gimmick already on the Attack Type Bay. I would actually like to hear your thoughts down below, because honestly, I don't really know what they're going to do. And now, I'm going to talk about the anime. I really don't do this, and in the future I may do a video regarding Chozi or Turbo, however you want to call it. But apparently, Free may not be returning in the show, and it could be given to another character, similar to what they did with Excalibur, where it was Jean who was given it by Shaka. Now, I want to speculate on why this could happen. And spoiler alert, there is going to be information from some of the recent Chozi episodes. So if you do not want to be spoiled and you're not caught up, then please skip it, because I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. Remember when his Geist Fafnir broke? Well, maybe he gave up after that and he handed it down to someone else to take his position. I feel like that is possibly the reason why there would be a new character. Of course, it could be fixed and repaired, but Freya's also proven to the world that he's one of the best bladers, considering that he held the rank of #1 for quite some time from what we can assume, and also just beating some of the best bladers within Japan. Remember when he beat Louis? I think we all do, because that was a pretty good battle. Okay, so I'm done with spoilers, and I'm going to go and speculate from the information we have. So, first off, who is going to replace Free? Well, it seems kind of obvious who is going to be, and it's this blonde kid with the glasses. Why do I think that? Well, this release is coming out next, and I don't see Vault owning it, or Delta. So that only leaves us one other option, because we know the other kid owns Ashura, and that's this blonde kid who we don't have a name for. Of course, his name would most likely start with an F, since it has to match the first letter of the Bay. So we got the image off of this poster here, and quite honestly, he looks like an interesting character. I do like his character design. It's like all the other ones where they have very funky colors going on and meant to be vibrant and stick out. Pretty interesting, and maybe he's going to be French as well, because that is what we heard, that Dram, well, actually, it's confirmed to be Drum, which is quite interesting. Drum is French, and maybe he's going to be French too, and we don't know if he's going to be in BC Soul, as you guys remember. That was pretty prominent for Beyblade Burst, God, or Evolution, whatever you want to call it. Now, this image here was posted on Twitter by the artist for Beyblade Burst, Hiro Morita. So, thanks to him for posting it. We all really appreciate it, and of course, we love his artwork. You see him down in the bottom right there, and he just looks more or less the same. It's not like designs really changed between the manga and the anime for this series, really. And let's just see how he acts. We knew that Free was a character who didn't express much emotion, and when he did, it was mostly anger, so he could hype himself up and go to 100% just so he could beat his opponents. This guy seems really chilled and laid back. I don't think he's going to have that sort of energy or even want to become such an angry person. He seems more sly and all that just from how he's acting. So I'm actually really interested to see if he's going to be able to pull off something similar so he can activate whatever his breaker move is. Well guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love to hear what you think of this new Fafnir, how you think the disc and the driver are going to work, and who do you think is going to own them? Is it going to be Free or this unnamed character? Thank you so much for watching once again. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to be updated with all my Beyblade and Bakugan content, hit the subscribe button down below. Remember to blade on.